Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be showing you a Minecraft tutorial for a modern house. So let's get started. Let's see. Where's the white wool? See, I'm doing the first thing. My first thing is I usually do this between white wool, snow. Which one I like more? I'm liking the snow a little bit more here, so I'll keep the snow. And let's see. I'll also need glass. Where is it? Ice. There we go. Ice. Let's see what ice looks like. Glass. I like ice. Sorry, I'm just deciding this few basic stuff that I like and I enjoy. So let's see. You'll need these two things. You'll need a door. You'll need pressure plates. Button. Redstone. You'll probably figure out what the redstone is in a sec. And then that's pretty much all you need for now. So you want to start off with a grand entry doorway. So place it like this, this. Then you want to have a little bit set up like this. Have your door. There we go. Nice. Now, the thing with my design is I am a big person on out of the structure shape, so I don't like being in the cubicle area. Let's put it like that. So I don't like being in the cubicle area. So you might see some funky shapes in this. So like this, I'm gonna come out like that. Then you want to go like that, that. There you go. This would be like the small little walkway entry, like the not really a walkway entry, but more of like a spacious living room type thing, like when you kind of chat with your friends with, not really the main house, but it's in that zone. So then you want to add it like this, and here's the cool part I like about this: is in the corners, I like having these. There we go. There we go. Done. We want to bring this up one more. There we go. And right here, we're going to add the roof. So we're going to go like that. And right here, you want to make sure you have that. I like having a little skylight once in a while. It makes it a nice feeling. I don't like a big skylight right here. There you go. The only downfall about ice is I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not liking this too much. Let's start with glass real quick. Actually, I'm going to add this with when you're adding either glass or ice. I like glass a little bit more here. I'm gonna stick with glass. That's my thing. There we go. That looks nice. I'm gonna keep the ice here. I just don't like ice here. It's strange for me. I like going in between. Let me grab that ice again. Now right here, I'm gonna make sure you have a big kind of ice thing. I like big, spectacular windows. There we go. This is just to let in light to your house, just reasons because. I'm sorry, I'm just checking my video, seeing how well it looks. Originally I did this with my iPhone. I messed around with my camcorder. I'm using my camcorder right now. I do not have an Elgato. I don't have a capture card. Saving up for one, not the easiest thing to do because it's $180. I can barely earn much money. So yeah, that looks nice. But I don't like that. Oh, that looks. Let's see. Yeah, that looks nice. There we go. So then we want to have a big window. Like this. Let's bring this one over. One more. Better. There we go. And then we'll have this window right here. And there we go. That's the first room. So we'll have this top part. And the thing is when you have big windows like this, you have them here. You need to have a smaller window sometimes. I don't like sticking with small, so I like having it a little bit fashion design here. There we go. So it starts out small, then it goes big. Problem solved. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're going to go into 5 minutes now. Okay. And that's your first room design. Now, right here is where I bring back the glass. But I like doing this. Bring in the glass. I mean, put stone. Not stone, but some. What is it? Snow. There we go. Good thing for a second. I don't think anybody else has done this design. I mean, I'm pretty sure nobody else has. I believe I'm the only one doing this kind of design that I'm doing. Not just this basic little design, but the whole house structure. I don't think anybody has done the same type house structure as I have in this video. So, I am also playing on Xbox, if you have not realized that when I was talking about the Elgato. So, that's that. And I'll also be doing some PCs, but I need to get a better computer. I don't have the best right now. I can barely even play. I'm probably just gonna wait till I get my Elgato so I can record gaming PC without losing any frame rate. So now it's time for the fun part. Here you want to go like this, and I'm gonna go out like that. Here, my favorite part. Big open window. Then we want to go like this. The only downside is when working with a modern house with glass for windows, or not glass, ice for windows, is that you have to get the lighting just right so no mobs spawn in your house, and also the ice doesn't melt in your house. So, I mean, that's the only downside. If you're probably wondering, how do I get ice in survival? Well, what you need is you first need a pick with an enchantment called Silk Touch. And now what Silk Touch does, it picks up the originality block, or the original block. So, because of that, you can use that to pretty much get ice. Now you're probably going to use this design majorly for your second house, your third house, or you maybe been like playing on a server for a bit, and now you want to get started on building a house. It's like, you know, you've been living off a friend for too long. It's time to build a house. So mainly what this room is for pretty much building a living room, living space. Like for living room, like you have your TV right up against this wall here. You have your couch over here, TV over here. You know, it's like in real life. This is just real life point of view. But I mean, who the heck cares about real life? I mean, I do. I care about real life. I mean, I have a great life. I can admit that. So now, we're going to do this. We do 3. Make sure we have that line up there. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And there we go. And this would probably be your kitchen, dining room area, preferably. That's what I would suggest it as. Don't worry. If you're wondering, like, well, this can't be it. I mean, what about the like bedroom, master bedroom? Don't worry, I'll get to that. Now this one will have 2 bedrooms, one for a guest, one for your master bedroom, or one kid room, or something like that. You know. So always have the bay window in the kitchen because you want that. But I mean, bay windows are not the best in the kitchen, especially when you have something stinky cooking in the kitchen. I know my mom has gotten a few times with bad smelling rice, and luckily we had open windows that we could open instead of bay windows. Bay windows can suck at that time. So I would suggest like a bay window. Like bay window here, maybe like open windows somewhere, you know, or something to get the smell out. Actually, I feel like this would be more of a living room space, and this would be like a talking corner. Your kitchen would be like somewhere right here. It is more of a walk-through kitchen, not really a major. I mean, this may mainly be your living. I don't know. You can decide how this goes for you. So now it's time to get into flooring. You can pick between any of the wood designs. I preferably use spruce because I like the color of dark combining with light. I need to fix my doorway. Okay, hang on. Boom. Get rid of that. I hate your door. I like doing this. You can put the door any way you want. So now, but with this design, I like doing it like this. We need to design this a little more. Wait, no. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Yeah. Hang on, let me try something here. Stone. Yeah, there we go. Now, I felt like this was too. So make sure you have this ring of stone around here. I've done different design. Like I have the same type structure. I just done different like designs for it. Pretty much. So I mean, there's different styles you can do this. You can do like the way I'm building it. I suggest stone because this stone slab ring because it makes it feel like a nice little peaceful feeling to it. And you have a little bit of a ledge here. A wool block by itself is just a little bit strange for me. It just looks. Then again, it's just to me. Everybody has their own peripheral vision of type of structures. For me, I like going for the medieval, modern, classic, country style stuff. I mean, that's me. You might like city style stuff. You might like completely medieval, Vikings. I mean, no person is the same. It's like the snowflake. So, and I have animals in my house. My God. Hang on, I need to just take this real quick. Let me grab this. Here we go. Look up that. Where's that cow go, you asshole? Where'd you go? There you are. Call of Duty Black Ops. No. So what did I replace it with? Oh yeah, I replaced it with stone slab. Let me grab that. In the description below, or not description. No, wait, I don't know. Anyways, I've seen some people who've been watching my mob spawner design that I built. I've taken the idea of the flush design from Monkey Farm. I will admit that. But I did not take the style that he used. Like, he gave me some ideas for mine. I did not like his because, first off, it didn't have the required spawn that I need. It was something like I wanted, like, originally most XP farms, you're waiting for the mobs to fall. And it's like, I don't want to wait for the mobs to fall. I want them to come when I want them to come. So then I came across Monkey Farm's design, and pretty much it was a flush design. So I liked that idea. What I didn't like was how it was half triangles, or like, no, there were triangles in the water, and how it was. And it wasn't giving me the required amount of mobs I wanted. Especially in the Xbox edition. Because in the Xbox edition, we only have in PC, the amount of mobs, I believe is up to 200 mobs can spawn in a PC world. That's pretty much quite a bit. And if you can, probably that design right there might get you all the mobs you need. If you light up all the caves or I know there's a thing where if you go up to like around 140, no mobs should spawn in any caves or at all. And you should be in a flat area like plains, desert biome, or an ocean. Ocean will be good. No mountain or hill biome, because then the mobs would spawn on the hills and stuff when it's dark time. But I mean, if you build this at 140 and you pretty much just go up there whenever you need XP, and you go up there, and then the mobs will only spawn in your spawner, no caves, nothing at all. They'll only spawn in the spawners, and the ones on the like that, where on the world that probably spawned would then despawn and spawn up in your mob spawner. So it was pretty neat. I found that pretty cool. I found that helpful. I found that true. Because like when I first did it when the world first came out, I did it in creative. I went up to 140, built me like a little simple sky base, like platform, not base. Built me a simple sky base, like platform. No, I keep saying base because I'm building a sky base in one of my worlds. Regardless, it's not the best right now because we can't just like. I have an interesting idea what to do with this. Hang on, you drop that in there, and I want to add a black carpet. There we go. I don't know, this black carpet seems nice. I feel like it brings in more darker colors. I am a person of dark. Like from the song Rolling Stones Painted Black, it's my dad's favorite song. I enjoy it. I like it. My favorite song would be from the Rolling Stones, same band, and my favorite song from them is Mother's Little Helper. If you're watching this video and you know who those people, the Rolling Stones are, give it a like. And so, yeah. So, I'm going to keep this carpet maybe in case I want to put it up on the second floor. But, yeah, see? Simple design. Now we're going to add the roof. Now, you can do the roof with a different type of floor. I prefer using the same type of floor. Right here, this is going to be my favorite part. Because you can see if a burglar is going to break into your house, you can see right down there and be like, you're trying to break into my house. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. So, pretty much right here, you want to just bring up your wall like this. There we go. You just want to bring up your wall. Nothing too shabby, 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 shabby. No, there we go. Oh, crap. Wait, I need to do that. I didn't even need to break that block. I needed that block. Oh, well. Skip it. There we go. La la da la. Okay, so, also, I'm going to be doing something very interesting. I will tell you what that is, and this will be if I ever hit 2,000 subscribers, if I ever do, I'm going to do a giveaway. Now, it's not going to be a regular giveaway. This is going to be an interesting giveaway. So, this is only if I hit 2,000 subscribers. And I won't tell you what the prize is at all. So, it's going to be a fun little thing. This will be very expensive on my side. I mean, I have to earn up a lot of money. I'm going to have to figure out a way to earn money quicker than I am earning money for my Elgato. Like, for my Elgato, I'm probably doing like $5 a chore, not even getting much because there's barely much chores around my house because my mom's a stay-at-home mom right now because she lost her job because of redesigning. And in my opinion, when I go to that store, it's like the store seems better now that she worked at. And what happened was when she was working there before they did this redesign for better employees, it seemed like a mess. Like every time it was not because it was my mom. But I mean, reason why every time I go there, it seems like nobody else but my mom would come to like none of the employees will come and ask if we need assistance. Nothing else. Now it's much better because since they got rid of the bad employees, and apparently my mom was considered that, or maybe she was one of the high payers or something. She was assistant manager, so I mean that might be one reason. But my mom would always be the one to help, like come to us, even if she was in the back of the store. Even when I was there, like one time I had to stay there because I was like I was pretty young. I couldn't watch myself or my sister. I was pretty young. I was like 10. So, anyways, so what happened was when I was there, I heard my mom being called a lot. Like, and I usually take a peek and I would see some customers standing by the cash register and nobody would be helping them at all. So it was complete mayhem, and then my mom would come up finally and go, I'm sorry, and then she'll apologize for the inconvenience of waiting, and then she'll help to their assistance, pretty much. And so that's be how my mom was. But apparently she was the one that got fired, even though she was the one that helped most of the employees. or not the employees, the customers. Sorry. So, I mean, that was just strange. And so yeah, my dad. If you're wondering what he does, because I'm talking about my mom, he sells cars, and that's pretty much it. I cannot tell you what what car company he works for. He works for the Ford section pretty much mainly. That's the one section he works at. But I'm not going to tell you who the car company thing the car dealership because I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to be advertising on this. I mean, I don't really want to. I mean, that'd be bad for my channel. And so my dad sells cars. He used to be a acting professor for college. He first started over at one spot. I'm going to call this point A. And at point A, he was being paid quite a bit of money. Well, then my mom started getting homesick from her family, so he found a job closer to point B, where I'm at now. So that's that. And so we moved to point B now. We're living here. And what happened is my dad was the highest payer there in the college. So he was the highest paying professor there, and they're being cut back on funds apparently, so they wanted to keep the main stuff, and they didn't find much need for acting. Well, I found that complete bullcrap because in acting it helps the person create. What is it? Let me think for a second. It helps them create the creativity because how my dad teach, with how he taught pretty much acting. So it was pretty good. I found my dad a great director. I mean he did amazing plays. Like one he did was Bat Boy. If you ever know what Bat Boy is, it's an amazing play, especially when my dad directed it. So I found my dad a great actor and director. So I mean that might be you might say, well, that's not true. You've probably been around him so much that you don't know how good acting is. Well, I know what good acting is when I see it. I've been on stage myself. I had to improvise sometimes during play because somebody would forget their line, and so yeah, I'm not a professional, but I'm not a noob or anything like that. I'm not an expert. I'm not a pro. I'm just an actor. So the better the actor is connected to their character, the better they will act as that character. That's pretty much all I know. That's what my dad has taught me, so it's kind of a true statement there. Now, this is going to be your master bedroom, pretty much. You can have this as a guest room, but you might have to cut it off a bit, like make up a wall or something. I only need one room anyways. I mean, I'd never share my house unless I really, really have to. Here's how the design I do for my windows. It's a simple little basic design, but it looks neat. And so see, it looks pretty cool. I like it. I enjoy it. I mean, you can do a different window design. I mean, really, the window designs in this thing not recommended. It's just there for you to use. It's just the design for you to use. Like this house structure, you don't have to use this house structure. Same design I'm doing, like the glass and everything, the stone slabs. I mean, you can do this different. So that's all I gotta say. I really wouldn't recommend much windows in your master bedroom unless you have curtains. Peekaboo. That's a funny comment, but yeah. So there we go. Nah. What's that? Little peek around, see if anybody's trying to sneak in my house. No, burglar. Burglar! Burglar! Burger. Oh. Let's see. Let's go like this. You know what? Just for the heck of it, since you have such a nice view here, say like you have a nice view of like you can build this like on top of a mountain or or have it like the plains biome. You're staring at a beautiful mountain or something like that. You can have this beautiful viewing area. I mean, who doesn't? It's. I mean, I don't really have much to stare at, but I like having a viewing, like viewing area once in a while, so I can just view out and stare at the world. Hey, Mr. Mailman! That's what I'd say if I see the mailman. But if I had a dog, it'd be like barking its head off, probably. I don't know. It's like dogs should bark at anything. That's what all I know. They just bark at anything that makes a sound or moves. That's kind of the idea of dogs there when they bark at it. It's like I don't even know where you got the idea that they bark at mailmen. It's a complete lie. That's what I know of. Now, time to add it for the roofing. So, that's all. I mean, really, if you have a dog, tell me this: do dogs legitimately bark at mailmen? Because I had a dog. I mean, I had to give her up because we moved into a smaller house, which I regret. I really regret that. But she was a wonderful dog, amazing dog, my favorite dog actually. Besides one, she's like my second favorite dog. So pretty much, yeah. So if you have a dog, put in the comments, do they legitimately bark at mailman? Or is it just, like, how do they, like, how did people get the idea that, dogs bark at mailmen? Or somebody answer me that question? Because, I mean, I had a dog, but she never really would bark at mailman, because, I mean, I see the mail car pass by, and she would bark at it. She would bark at anything, really. I mean, she'd bark at coyotes at night, she'd bark at rabbits, she'll bark at the birds, she'll even bark at my friend when he's walking over, and she'll be, like, barking her head up, and I woof, 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 and I mean, legitimately, I mean, I don't even see why the idea of pretty much dogs barking at mailmen. I mean, I have a pretty here's a funny story too. I had another dog. It was a wolf dog. We got him for my girl dog that I was talking about, and my girl dog was fixed, so you don't have to worry about the wolf dog mating with her. Pretty much. So, pretty much what happened was a UPS truck was coming by, or maybe a bit of FedEx. I don't really know. Both the same thing. God. But anyways, pretty much what happened was the mailman, like the UPS guy, hopped out, and he wouldn't get out of the car the rest of the way. He took it out. He looked at my wolf dog, and he freaked out. Like, he wouldn't even come out. So about maybe like a minute, 2 minutes later, my dad saw it, and he went out and goes, "What's wrong?" And he points at our wolf dog, and my dad goes, "Oh, don't worry, he's behind an invisible fence." And the UPS guy still wouldn't even get out, so he goes, "Well, hand me and you can get on going." And so that was a pretty funny story. It was pretty funny. So I was staring at this the whole time I saw this, and the wolf dog was just staring at him like a wolf would. No, he wasn't growling, he wasn't howling or anything like that. He was just standing there staring at him like a wolf. Kind of. So, I mean, it was pretty funny. I mean, you have a wolf dog, and then you have this. Yeah, I mean, that was just pretty funny. I could not, like, stop laughing to that kind of idea. I mean, legitimately, that was pretty funny. I mean, I gotta admit that even though the wolf dog was behind an invisible fence, he still wouldn't even get out. That was just pretty silly. So I'm sorry this is taking for a bit, and I haven't really been explaining. I hope you're just kind of following what I'm doing. This is probably a fail for I still need that button. I can get. Oh no, I can't get rid of the pressure plates. I can get rid of glass. Don't need the glass too much. What's that? You'll need torches for like the design roof I'm doing. Ah, crap! You gotta be kidding me. I guess you can't use torches because Fortnite still hasn't fixed. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, it's besides. Okay, I thought it was gonna be a block high. Never mind. We're good. But I find creepy the flipping skeleton head in this game. In this like texture pack, it just creeps me out. I mean, I look at it and I'll be like, heebie-jeebies. My reaction. Sorry about that. My throat's been a little bit dry. So there we go. Actually, couldn't I do this? Building as fast as I can go. I won't show you how to design this on the inside. Interior is all up to you. The only thing I would suggest is don't have a single room for a kitchen. It's not like more of an open house design, pretty much. So I'll just show you how to add the stairs and the idea for pretty much having the stairs in and having doors where you can just press a button and you walk in from the outside and you walk out with pressure plates and the doors will open. You can do it like that. I mean, that's an option. I mean, really, you just need a... There we go. So let's have this. Doodly-doodly-doo. Building a modern house is so much boring. Especially when you gotta collect up this much snow. I guess you can use a snowmobile to collect up snow. I mean, if you don't know how to build a snowmobile, I call it snowmobile. You can call it something else. It's snow generator, snow creator. I don't know what you would call it. I mean, it's just an option. So I mean, you can call it whatever you want. If you need this much snow, I mean, sorry about that. So if you need this much snow, it's like, God, I mean, really, you can't go out and just dig up all the snow in a snow biome and then wait till it rains and then let the snow create more snow things and you go collect up more snowballs and then you create more snow blocks. I mean, that just takes forever. I mean, legitimately, who wants to take the time to do that? There's also another option, which I'll show you at the end of this video. So you have your house up. That's a little simple house design. I like it. I enjoy it. Now, time to go on the inside. Here's what you'll need to do. Since I have these, I really don't need the button, but I mean, if you didn't have these glass things here, you can place buttons, but I can just open a door. Now I want to shut behind me, and since they fixed the redstone thing, now both doors shut. Lighting. That's a major one. Legitimately, that sucks. I mean, you can do it like that, have a simple design, to make sure it doesn't melt too much, or have a melting effect on anything. Have it like this. That should temper the light down, but you also have to worry about the bottom part. So that's when I take an oak slab, it's like that, little simple lamp design. It should tone down the lighting so it doesn't mess with it and also keeps it lit up. Right here, this is glass, it should be fine. Right here, it's a pretty large room, so just do the same design as I told you. If you're wondering what I'm talking about with how it softens the light, what it does is you got to make sure it's far away from the glass, like the windows or the ice. If you have not known, lighting source like this can melt the ice. What the trapdoors do is, since they have little portholes, the logic works in Minecraft apparently. Since you use trapdoors like this, it softens the light, so it's right here. Instead of it being an 8, it'll be like a 7.25 light effect. It's very interesting. And then since you have it far away, so this would probably be like maybe a 1, so it'll be like a 0.25, or not 21. It'll be like the light level needs to be higher than 7, so the ground is already good, because if you can see here. So pretty much just have you like build in like nice little fashion design. You can decorate this as much as you want with how you want to build it. Now time for the stair part. Stairs are a bit tricky if you don't know how to put in a compact type stair. I mean, you could add an open stair if you didn't have this back window here, but I mean, I don't really do that kind of stuff. So I mean, two-way stairway, and then I have. I'm gonna break that. Then I go like that, and I would bring this down some. So I wouldn't really suggest this window back here, maybe. That works. There you go. That'll work. And this little, maybe like have a bookshelf kind of thing going back here. Like, let me see if I can find a bookshelf. Crap. There you go. Have a little bookshelf type thing like that. Just go up the stairs and you'll be fine. You'll have your little walk-up way. And there you go. And that's pretty much how you build a modern house by design. Hang on, let me fix this a bit. Oh, I got glass panes. There we go. There we go. And we'll fix this side. Oh. And then pretty much like this top part up here, like how I've been telling you. Just grab your glowstone, trapdoors, and your oak things, and then place that, that. You might want to do this quickly so you can soften the light as quick as possible. I'll go check down there, make sure that this is still working as a design. So, I mean, light here, trapdoor, trapdoor, trapdoor. There we go. Slab. Then we'll have it like right here. Trapdoor, 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 trapdoor. So it's pretty open and tight. So it's like compact and open at the same time. You have quite a bit of this room to use. Like in real life, this might be like 1,680 square foot room to live in. See, the light still works. So you have this nice little modern house design you can use. Forgot to do one thing on this side. I forgot to add the ring around like lower part of it. So I mean, there you go, and then you have this nice little modern home for you to live in for the rest of your life in Minecraft. I mean, you never get old, you never die. So I mean, there you go. So this is just a simple little modern home design that you can live in. I like it. I enjoy messing around with it, living in it. And this is Mr. Energy 1, and I am out. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. Mr. Energy 1, official.